Hey folks, we're back. We're walking. Short walk today. We're gonna head down to Brahms, grab us a frozen yogurt, and come back. Won't be long. Not here for a good time, not a long time. There's the camera flipped around. Got our bottled water going. Always good to drink lots of water. Always a good idea to drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, all that stuff. So we're gonna do that. Another lovely sunset to walk into today. Hi Brandon, you're first today. Amazing. Walking into the sunset tonight. It's gonna be a short one. I want to watch some of the Dallas game. So we're gonna walk down to Brahms and grab a frozen yogurt. Hi Random Life. Yep, good for you. Good to drink lots of water. Yep, nice sunset. This is not so much a fitness walk today as I want some frozen yogurt walk. So we're gonna walk down to Brahms and back. Won't be a long one. Shorter than my normal fare. But we walked so damn far yesterday, we can take it easy. We've been over 9 miles the last 2 days each, so no need to go crazy all weekend. And there's a football game I want to watch, so I'm going to get back. Brahms is only about maybe 3/4 of a mile from me. Maybe a mile, somewhere in there. We'll pay for a new one. A new what? A new what, Blue? I don't understand. You lost me there. Look, it's the Cush buses. Cush. You were a little off-put at Secular's short video, bragging about money off Helton. Yeah, it's a troll. It's a troll. He wants Von Helton. He's checking to see if Von Helton watches his stuff. That's all that is. Everybody knows Von Helton. Everybody knows Secular doesn't make money off YouTube in the first place, but certainly that Von Helton didn't help him buy a Corvette. Come on. It's just to see if Von watches and if he reacts. That's it. Oh my goodness. Walking back behind the wall. It's so much quieter right here. Notice? It's a soundproofing wall. Traffic sound went to almost zero as soon as I got behind it. And they're still right there. If I don't break 180 pounds, I'm coming to Tulsa to throw that scale out the window. I weighed earlier today, Blue, it was 185. I'm up to 185. I'm doing nothing but gaining weight. I've walked 19 miles in the last 2 days, and I've gained like 4 pounds. Somebody explain it to me. I'm barely eating anything, I swear to God. I'm barely eating anything, man. I'm like my body's in starvation mode or something. It's just holding on to every ounce of fat it can right now. I don't get it. This shit's got to break eventually. Everybody said, "Oh, just keep walking. It won't be an ounce of fat on your body." Okay. I'm walking like crazy, man. Muscle weight, I don't know. Can't be that much, can it? just from walking. I'm not even walking fast. I'm not power walking or anything. I'm just out strolling. I'm not eating any clay. I can't. I take the semaglutide. I can't eat sweets. Makes me sick. If I eat any kind of candy or anything, it's an incredible moderation. I brag to my coworkers like they'll have a bag full of those little Hershey bars, the little tiny Hershey chocolates, and I'll take one. And I say, yeah, they say nobody can eat just one. Watch me. And I eat one and I walk away. I hardly have any appetite at all lately. I eat one meal a day, usually in the early evening, before I go out walking. I need to get like a 6-inch sub, or I make myself some meal prep for the week. I'm not doing that as much anymore. But the portion size is incredibly small. I'm a big guy, for crying out loud. I'm 5'11". I should be able to eat 1,000 calories a day and lose weight, I would think. I'm not even eating 1,000 calories a day, not even close. Knew the Chiefs would roll today. Yeah, I didn't at the beginning. I watched most of it. I was busy working on some music at the same time, but kept clicking over, had the tab open, listening to it. Maybe I have a body issue that prevents my weight loss. It's possible. It's possible, I guess. Like I keep saying I need to go to the doc and get checked out and see what's going on. Explain it to him, I guess. It's like, Doc, I'm walking like 60 miles a week. How am I not losing weight? What's going on here? How is this possible? Any of my meds make you get water? I don't think so. Semaglutide certainly doesn't. The other thing I take is Dupixent, and it's not associated with weight gain at all. Dupixent is what I take for my chronic nasal polyps. It was originally a drug for eczema. Hadn't noticed anything on the side effects about weight gain. And I've been on Dupixent for like 8 months now. So it's not new. I lost a lot of weight since I've been on it. And I shouldn't complain. I mean, I'm still down 50 pounds plus. I started this at 235. So I shouldn't complain about getting stuck between 180 and 185, but I'm complaining because I feel like I'm doing the work. Hi, Guido. I feel like I'm doing the work, and I'm not seeing the weight benefit. I don't know. I'm seeing the health benefit. I do feel stronger. Day of work, being on ladders and stuff doesn't. My back is healing up nicely. It's helping with a lot of other things. My lower body's just a lot stronger than it was, so there's all that. Shouldn't complain about the weight, and again, I'm not in a big hurry. I'm just getting frustrated, and I'm expressing my frustration to the folks in my chat. So thanks for listening. I was 185 earlier today. Oh, I'm going to try, I think, I'm going to go buy some minced chicken, some ground chicken, and make some chicken burgers. They're supposed to be real high in protein and reasonable in calories. Or like 800 calories, depending on what kind of bun you use. You coat them with some seasoned corn flakes, put them in your air fryer. I'm going to try that. Yes, hello person whose name I can't read. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. Persons whose name is a period. Where are you from? Yeah, maybe the body just needs a break from dropping the weight or something. Or like you said, maybe that's where I'm just going to be stuck, is in the lower 180s. That's possible. My normal, quote-unquote, body weight should be around 170 at 5'11" and my age. Especially considering I'm not, some kind of bodybuilder. I'm not shredded by any means. I've still got a little bit more fat around my belly than I would like. So there's room for stuff to go away. And I refuse to believe it's muscle weight. It's not like my legs are booming. You know, I don't have bodybuilder legs or something. It can't be that much weight. But anyway, rant over as far as that goes. Blue said something about destroying the scale, so I figured I'd address it. Beautiful sunset ahead. I smell somebody barbecuing again. Or smell something burning, one or the other. It smells more like just something burning tonight. I don't smell any meat. I smell coals. Quite strong, actually. Hope there's not a fire somewhere. I'll keep looking around. That belly fat is the hardest to get rid of. I do some exercises for that. I do the look betters. You've probably seen the meme that people like to post of me without a shirt on, jumping around, sweating my ass off. As they're called look betters. Those are supposed to help the belly fat. And the chair yoga. The chair yoga is helping the shoulder arthritis quite a bit. Stretching exercises, more or less. So that should help. So in honor of the lack of weight loss, we're going to go get some food. How about that? Hey, there's a squirrel on top of this fence. Look at that. And a dog coming. I was just looking at the squirrel, man. I wasn't looking at you. His little buddy's in there. There's a little tiny dog. It's a police dog. He always likes to bark at me. Yeah, buddy. How you doing? I haven't seen you. Didn't come this way last night. Sorry. How you been? Haven't talked to you for a couple days. Yep. Just lay down. There you go. Belly fat is the hardest to get rid of. You're right. I guess the doom scrollers are done for a while. So weird. Every time I start a stream, probably about 2 minutes in, my views jump up to a few dozen, and then right back down. It's amazing how it happens every time. Not really viewers, just people scrolling. Diesel fuel only, 210 gallon capacity. Generac. You went 6-6-1 against the spread. It's about what you'd expect, I guess. It's a push. It's a push. I don't sports bet. I would suck at it. I already know I would suck at it, so I'm not going to bother wasting my money. That whole industry is built on people thinking they're good at it and losing their money. In the end, it's still just a game. Lots of things can happen. Funny thing is, I'm not hungry. I just want some frozen yogurt. And it seemed like a nice way to make a short walk tonight before the Dallas game. Get back home and watch it. I don't need to be there right at the beginning, but I just want to see most of it. You know how it is. With NFL, you can pretty much just watch the fourth quarter anyway. Unless you're really invested in a team, you don't really have to watch the whole game. I don't bet, just play. There you go. There you go. So it's entertainment. That sounds better. Wait. I think we can go now if this person would just make their turn. Get a little bit of a head start. We might actually make it across the street before the time runs out. That'd be different. There we go. See, I got the signal just now. Cannot stand the idea of gambling crime. Oh yeah, a lot of that going on. Hey, look, there's a couple of those electric scooters laying down in the grass. That's not what you want. You're supposed to put them up on their kickstands.
Wait.
Wait. Wait. There we go. Oh, except this guy's turning. Like you know, I've got the signal, right? People just keep turning. Dude, it's a pedestrian crosswalk. I've gambled a little in the past, but I got to go somewhere to do it. Got you. Not doing it at home online. Absolutely not. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. Invest your money. Put your money in things that grow money, not ridiculous chances that you might get some money. That's a Von Helton kind of thing to do. That's more of a Von Helton style thing to do. Can you believe Von was online flexing crab legs from a grocery store today? Imitation crab meat. It was probably 6 or 7 days old that he got on sale. Who does he think he's fooling? Silver and gold. There you go, Paulie. Hey, there, good advice right there. Invest in silver and gold. Long term, one of the best investments you can make. Certainly, if you're a younger person, your 20s, 30s, maybe early 40s, silver and gold's a fantastic thing to get into. If you're a little older like me, it's probably not gonna get you very far at this point. Paulie did it right. Paulie has shown his portfolio, and he definitely did it right.
Wait.
Wait. We're going to be waiting a while because we just missed this one. Oh, there's the Brahms right there. We're going to get us a lovely frozen yogurt. Wait. And this guy's, somebody's yelling at me over here. It's a little bizarre. It's a little bizarre. Wait. Wait. People are coming down that road fast, man. Coming to get you. But the light's turning red, so I think we're going to get signal here. Close enough. It's a one-way. They can't turn this way anyway. We're good to go. Got the green light. No idea why I didn't get the turn with the walk signal. That's okay. Still doing it, says Paulie. I'll never stop converting currency to real money. Yeah. There you go. Long-term investment. It's a good idea. Hello, Misha. That's an interesting thing you wrote in my chat. Yeah, first you have to have disposable income. That's certainly true. If you're living check to check, just pay your bills. Stay steady. Try to get some more income first. Do what you have to try and get some more income. I remember a time when I was going through dumpsters, finding stuff to sell. I lived in a college town, finding stuff to flip, and I did pretty well at it. There was stuff you'd be amazed what people throw away that you can sell on eBay. Well, maybe you wouldn't be amazed. I was, but that's been a long time ago, when I was not in the situation I'm in now. That's been a long time ago. Hello. We're back. We got our twist yogurt. We're gonna enjoy it. I'm not interested in imitation crab meat on sale from a grocery store because it's 5 days old. Not my bag. We're going to find a place outside to enjoy our frozen yogurt. Got to be somewhere to sit around here somewhere. Just got to be. Just has to be. Maybe the bus stop. We'll hang out at the bus stop. I can go to my workplace. May as well. If I can ever get across the street, that could be a problem. Good God, car after car after car after car after car. Bicycle on the sidewalk. What are you doing, dude? I can't catch a break here, guys. Just want to cross the street. That's all I want to do. Just want to cross the street. There we go, finally. At last. A break in the traffic. And this guy on the bike just won't fuck off. You want to try to run over me again? What are you doing? I don't think Secular makes that much money from YouTube, Blue, but I'm not saying it didn't help, but certainly didn't buy it for him. He makes a little. He doesn't make a lot. Devon's here. Yeah, I think I'll just go hang out back in my little cubby hole at work. Somewhere to sit down. Somewhere familiar. Wow. What's up? It's going. Thought I'd come in here and enjoy my Brahms yogurt. So I didn't want to sit over there. Hang out in my little hole back here. Oh, look, it's a mess. There's a ladder in the way. There's a ladder where it shouldn't be. There's the tall ladder that doesn't go back here. There's the short ladder that does go back here. What in the hell happened here? Jeez, what is going on? Can't leave the store for one day. This big tall ladder does not go in my area. It goes in here. And I don't know why there's a chair there, but oh well. That one lives in that row. I quit shopping like years ago, yeah. Depends on where you go for sure. I'm gonna grab a chair and just hang out. Ah, there we go. Hi, folks. Just gonna hang out at the AutoZone, eat my yogurt. It's delicious. Must have helped some, yeah. Could have. Certainly didn't hurt. Get in the zone. Yeah, I don't know zone. There you go. Funny thing is, all the auto parts stores are the same. Same parts. Same people that don't know anything. Packers about to score. Sounds like the Ravens. Treats from Brahms. Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Store, not a sponsor. That's delicious. Frozen yogurt, low calorie, good for you. Not good for you, but you know what I mean. Please don't lick the spoon. I won't. I don't do that. Yeah, backwards image. Here we go. I'll help you out. There you go. Backwards when it's towards me. Gotcha. I'll probably only eat about half of this. Wangling made a point today that I'm considering. When I mentioned that I wanted to show up at Shannon and Rev store to discuss things, he said, Blue, they are mentally ill. That's true. We have TCBY also. Not around here. Brahms is local, I think. If that is true, then we are all very cruel. Well, it's kind of the point of this community. We make fun of people with mental illness. We're not good people. Sorry, we're just not. We're picking on the mentally handicapped kid. It's true. Sorry to anyone if that's a revelation all of a sudden, but it's what this community is. That's about all I want. Great job.
So close.
Impressive.
But so far.
I'm gonna give the rest away. Gonna get a fresh spoon. If I can find a spoon. There's a. None of these have spoon in it. Oh, did you have a commercial for in today? Crazy.
They did, I know.
Yeah. Why would you do that? Want some frozen yogurt? Let's go. You good?
Yeah, good.
The rest of my frozen yogurt. It's delicious. I just can't eat it all.
Oh,
Vanilla and chocolate twist.
I
got
have a lot
spoons.
to eat already.
Me, that's my
As
problem.
much as I do want to say yes, I know I can't finish it.
That's my problem. I have like zero appetite. I've been taking that drug, and that semaglutide wipes out. I can't even eat a small twister. I can eat half of it. I bet I can find somebody outside that'll eat it. Got a fresh spoon. That would be a nice thing to do. Oh well. Probably better not to attempt that. Let's just throw it away. Buy frozen yogurt. I ate half of you. You were delicious. All right, we're back outside. It's starting to get dark. Still got a beautiful sunset over there. We're gonna head back home and watch the rest of the Dallas Green Bay game. I'm not optimistic, but at least the Chiefs won this week. Oklahoma State got beat again. I don't think they're gonna win a game all year. Or another game anyway. They won one, they're 1-3. I think they're gonna end up 1-11. It's going to be a pretty ugly season. Well, it's not much more complex than that, Blue. We pick on people with mental disabilities here. That's what we do, and it shows in the interactions in the community with amongst ourselves. Not all of us are that shitty, but a lot of people are, and it comes out in the interactions with each other. You can see it clearly. Talk of Mahomes being the GOAT certainly faded, yeah. Well, you got to understand, though, he's missing a lot of his pieces. They got Worthy back today, and look what happened. You get a little bit of speed out there, all of a sudden now the run starts to work a little better, and you got to have your offensive threats. The Giants even won somehow. The Giants are terrible. Holy cow. The Giants are just bad. There's a Walgreens all boarded up. I wonder if they finally closed the damn thing. Or maybe it's just closed early on Sunday. They used to be my Walgreens, but they took the pharmacy out. Now they're just a glorified little knick-knack store. I think we can maybe jaywalk it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Nobody's coming that way. They're blocked off. We're good. We jaywalked it, folks. Where's Bum to call me a jaywalker? Bum number one, come to the chat right now. Tell me I'm a jaywalker. Giants were sure better than a lot of other 0-3 teams to start the season. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. They sure haven't looked very good. Still smell that something burning. Might be a fire down in the hood, if you know what I mean. You think Dubs was going to steal that sweater from Kohl's? Maybe, who knows. Guy doesn't seem to have any morals at all, so wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me if he's a thief as well. John and Vaughn are the two shittiest ever. Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, there's no arguing. They're bad people. They are shitty individuals that don't deserve anybody's respect, and I don't feel bad for them that they're picked on because they're shitty people. They start the shit themselves. So I don't have any sympathy for those two. Taylor Swift mentions Xavier Worthy.
Wait.
Now come on, just because you're marrying. Just because she's marrying Kelsey doesn't mean she gets to speak about the Chiefs roster all of a sudden. This guy is making a poor choice, wandering out in the street right as these guys are getting ready to go. What are you doing, man? He's halfway across the street. Car's coming. What are you doing, dude? Now I can go. Now we can go. Hoof it a little bit. Don't want to get run over. There we go. That guy just walks right out in front of people. Wow. Are you insane? Yeah, definitely something burning somewhere. I think Dubs was going to, yeah. He might be right. He might have been thinking about stealing that sweater. I don't know. Let's check out the Napa Auto Parts here real quick since it's not far off my route. In fact, we'll just go to the end of the strip mall and go down the other street instead of that one. Something different on the way back. Got the China Walk Super Buffet, still open. Check out the fine eatery here. Buffet's looking good tonight. There's a lot of cookies. A lot of cookies out. Look at all the cookies. That's a lot of cookies. Why don't you put out so many cookies at 7:30 on a Sunday night? Taylor Swift remarked on how she went from knowing nothing about football to running around the house with glee yelling, "We got Xavier Worthy." Okay. Thanks, Taylor Swift. Her opinion is noted. Okay, let's sniff around the Napa here, see what they've got put together now. This still looks very strange to me. This doesn't look like it's going to be a retail location. Why would you have planograms right up to the door? There's no counter. Unless you go in and walk straight across there to the counter, but this makes no sense. This looks more like a warehouse than a retail shop. Let's check the other door. Yeah, you see how the hard parts come right up here to the door? This makes no sense. There's no counter there. Oh well, I sniffed around a little more. They got a lot of stock in there. Doesn't look like a retail location. So I don't know what's going on. Got Spring Dental here in the Brook Plaza. I think we're coming up on the CC's Pizza Buffet. If you don't have a CC's in your town, this is going to be a treat. I've got the Modish Salon and Spa. And here's your CC's. Look at all the people. They're busy on a Sunday night. Got an arcade back there and everything. Pizza Buffet. Only the best pizza. And when I say only the best, it's crap. Got a Hertz rental car place in the middle of a mall. That's weird. Consignment stuff. Round the house consignment furnishings. In other words, people's old shit that they got rid of, probably mostly from estate sales. Although it's a lot of good looking stuff. If you need some furniture, round the house consignment furnishings, folks. Not a sponsor. There's little cat statues, all kinds of lamps. I bet this stuff stays in there forever. I bet they rarely move anything. Look at all that stuff. Look at all that stuff that never moves. No soliciting. I mean, it's nice stuff. It's just nobody wants secondhand crap. They got Jelly Bellies. Might buy those. But, you know. Okay. It's stuff. Layaway Christmas, pickup bucks. I have no idea what that. Oh, yeah, it's a layaway place. There's computers and stereos and all kinds of stuff in there. Tools, musical instruments, electronics, like a pawn shop. Pawn loans, yeah, it's a pawn. No wonder it looked like that. Like it's Pawn America or something. Yeah, Cash America Pawn. That's what that, and it goes all the way down here. Holy cow. They must have a lot of stock in there. Well, viewing the competition, yeah, I'm just sniffing out this new Napa store that's going in. Mere blocks from my workplace. And now we're heading up back into the street to walk home. Walk over by St. Mary's. Get home, we'll get home about second quarter probably. Already pretty dark. Let's walk home on 49th Place. East 49th Place South. That's close enough to 51st, right? Here you got the Church of St. Mary. Seems to be finished for the day. Not any cars parked out here. Guess they don't do a twilight mass here. Them Catholics like to get up early for mass. Not so much in the evening. I didn't pause my Strava. We've only done 1.6 miles, which is 1 kilometer. So, I just said it. The cows are terrible people and eager to share their faults online. Why are we extra cruel or morally lacking for pointing it out or laughing at it? We're not extra cruel. It's just not good people. Good people wouldn't do that. Good people would turn away. They wouldn't constantly poke fun. It's not what good people do. Good people would, feel sorry for their situation. I don't think we're extra cruel. I just think it's certainly morally lacking. I don't think you can make any kind of argument that it's not an immoral thing to do, to point and laugh at the unfortunate person. And again, I don't think they deserve a lot of sympathy or empathy because they're horrible people too. But I don't think it makes us good people to point and laugh at it. I don't care. I mean, there's a guy on Packers that has an extra thing on his helmet about 2 inches thick. Looks like an alien. Okay, I'll look for that when I get home, Richie. I'll check it out. Richie Ruggs made the last comment on Tuba Town. Congratulations. It's quite an honor. What was the last post ever on Tuba Town? Understood. Understood, period. And then, wait a minute, let me turn the camera around for that. And then, the fat boy was dropped. Nagasaki all over again. Or was it Fat Man? Fat Man, little boy? Blue will remember. What were the 2 bombs that hit Japan, ending World War II? Was it Fat Man and Little Boy? I think it was Fat Man and Little Boy. The Enola Gay dropped the first one. They were a scouting plane for the second mission, and it was a different plane that dropped the one on Nagasaki. Hiroshima was first. That was a fusion bomb. Nagasaki was a fission bomb. With less yield, but actually did more damage. I think it's a concussion helmet. There you go. They're letting the guy play with brain damage. Speaking of making fun of the brain damaged, they're letting them play football now. Nice quiet evening here in the forgotten neighborhoods of Southwest Tulsa. I see a kitty cat up there on the sidewalk. Run, kitty. He's running across the street. Run! Run, kitty! Known as the gadget to the workers. There you go. The gadget. Gravity bombs. They opened the bomb bay doors and the thing just fell out. And that big old square tail to kind of make it fall oriented down so that the baro sensors would work. Little boy okay. So was it Fat Man and Little Boy? I think I was right. Fat Man, Little Boy. Little Boy for Hiroshima, Fat Man for Nagasaki. Which, here's a trivia question for you World War II buffs. Nagasaki was not the primary target that day. The primary target was socked in by weather, and they couldn't drop. What was that primary target? Anyone? What city were they going to attack instead of Nagasaki? Nagasaki was actually the secondary target. All I said is correct there. I like a little World War II trivia every now and then. What was the primary target that fateful day when Nagasaki got bombed? They were not the primary target, but the primary target was so socked in by clouds and the black smoke of the factories that the bombardier could not see the target. And they did not want to drop these bombs by radar for fear that they would be too far off course. They required actual visual confirmation. Not Kyoto, no, and not Yushu something, incorrect. Give you a hint, it starts with the letter A. The primary target that day started with the letter A. Probably not going to guess it. You've probably never heard of this town in this city in Japan ever. But it started with the letter A. A, like the Fonz, A. Asagi. Pretty close. I think it's a Saki. There's a K in there somewhere, a Sakati or Asatiki, something like that. I can't remember the exact name. I remember it starts with an A. Asagi's pretty close. Hiroshima was first, August 6th, yeah. Nagasaki, August 9th. And it made us look pretty bad because they were actually in, the generals were in Tokyo discussing a conditional surrender while we bombed Nagasaki. It was probably unnecessary. Korkura? I thought it started with an A. Gee, I'm wrong again, see? That was the first target, there you go. For the Nagasaki mission, that was the first target? I could have sworn it started with the letter A. Oh well. My foggy memory, things get shuffled around. I don't doubt you're right, though. I doubt my failing memory much more. Oh, dark out here, not much to see. Like I said, this is just going to be a short walk, but I've already been broadcasting 51 minutes, so we made an hour stream out of it. By the time I get home, it'll be an hour. 8 people watching, 2 or 3 people talking. That's about normal. Hi, Slayer. Hi, Weather Guy. I'm sure you're watching. Hi, Shannon. Find something shitty to say about me today. I'm sure it's your life's work. Nice to know I'm still living rent-free in your heads. While I come out here to have nice, peaceful walks and no drama. You can continue to try to create it, but you're not going to trigger me. I'm not going to respond. Unless you consider this a response, but I'm just talking. I'm not going to be drafting any videos about you guys. It's not happening. I'm just out chatting on a Sunday night, and the thought went into my mind that, hey, I've got 8 people watching and only 3 are talking. I wonder who the other 5 are. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I know exactly who the other 5 are. It's painfully obvious who the other 5 are. Richie says she's still at it in THN. I have no doubt. I have no doubt she is. I'm not going back there. I discourage anyone from sending me screenshots from it. I don't care. They still will, but I don't care. I'm not going to respond to it. I'm not going to be triggered into saying anything about anything in anyone's posts in that forum, but I have zero doubt that they still talk about me daily, which is, if you think about it, just ridiculously stupid and sad. Kokura, there you go. So it does not start with an A. I was completely wrong. Thank you for clarifying, Blue. Not quite as relentless. Yeah, well, whatever. I just think it's sad and pathetic I'm still being talked about. How long have I been gone now? 3 months? How much longer do I have to be gone for it? Quit being the topic of conversation in there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Ricky Spanish is here. Hi, Ricky. And hi, Supno. I'm lurking, but that surprises you. It doesn't really, Supno. And Ricky, hi. It's ironic how many people in THN are Lulz cows themselves. I don't know. I don't know if it's ironic or if it's that many. I don't think it's that many. Like we were talking earlier, me and Blue were talking about it. We're not good people in this community. We point and laugh at the retarded kid. That's who we are. We're not nice people. Maybe in general we are, but when it comes to this shit, no. That's not a nice thing to do. Which is fine, fine. Not begrudging anyone for it, but let's not play like it's a moral thing to do. THN, Brandon, the Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers Discord server. And there's a MeWe site too I haven't been on in years. Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers. Secular Opinions Discord server. Goes way back. But it's not like we trip blind guys. Well, yeah, see, there you go. It could always be worse. You're right. We're not out there killing puppies and kitties, and, like you say, tripping blind guys. We could be worse people. Still not good people. Trolls, haters, and naysayers, by the way. Yes. Or BW. Yeah, Brandon. That's THN. You can watch any secular opinion stream and get a link. And go join that Discord if you'd like. I don't recommend it, but my opinion of it's probably tainted somewhat. Not probably. My opinion of it's very tainted. I did not have good experiences there. La 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 la. Here we are at 50th place and Troost. I-44 straight ahead. Skelly Drive is the frontage road here on the, and you know, most highways have frontage roads in cities. That's Skelly Boulevard, Skelly Drive. In fact, there's the sign for it. Skelly and Troost. That's where we are. We're going to go back behind the wall here again. Retrace our steps back home. Sit down and enjoy the Dallas Packers game, and we're gonna finish up some parts for the latest trombone salsa jazz chart that they want to start on this week. Got literally anything else to do than to talk about hate watching people. Yeah, it's a good attitude. That's probably the best way to see it. Also, yeah, if you say things like Sandy Hook didn't happen or Ben Franklin raped kids, yeah, I don't know how mentally ill you are. Or I don't care how mentally ill you are. Yeah. Okay. Again, I think the third time now, I don't think those folks deserve any sympathy or empathy. I'm just saying it doesn't make us good people to do it. Just doesn't. Whether it's deserved or not is for someone else to decide, and it probably is. But it doesn't have to be us. Good moral people would probably just brush it aside and move on with their day. You know? Here we are back at the Kush dispensary. And the Kush buses. They are closed for the night. It is a Sunday night, so people close early. Yeah, see what you mean. There you go. If you call somebody a PDF without evidence, you're a lolscout. Yeah. You're certainly a shit person, and we certainly see a lot of that going on. I liked Vaughn O-Face when he thought he had you for elder abuse. That's a felony. Oh! So guess what, folks? That's an automatic felony. Oh! That one? That O-Face? I can't quite do it as well as Vaughn, but I do know the video in which you were referring to. Thought he had me. Still thinks he has me on hardship. He was so sure, so proud. He still thinks he's going to sue me for hardship. I don't even know what that means. Vaughn, I think you're going to have to prove to the court that my buying your liens actually affected you in any way whatsoever. Because it really didn't. It didn't affect him in any way whatsoever. He got a letter from me offering telling him how much he owed by certain dates. That's what he got from me. With, I guess, an implied legal threat that was perfectly legal for me to write, that if he didn't pay anything within a year, I said something like, be aware I will be legally allowed to pursue collection at that time, or something like that. Yeah, illegally purchased, of course. Of course, it was illegal that they were on the list because, it was an estate, and it was supposed to be on a protected list, which he doesn't know what that meant either. He could have made arrangements, and he could have made arrangements to pay it, and it wouldn't have been on the list. But since he did absolutely nothing, Clay County had no choice but to put it up for auction. And then once the auction was done, a month and a half before I actually bought it, it was available for just anybody to come in and buy face value. It was no longer an auction. That's not my fault. All right, folks, we're going to call it here. It's right at an hour. You guys have a pleasant night. I'm going to enjoy the Dallas Packers game, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.